Okay. So today's topic is internal sales order. In normal O2C, we talked about order entry. Then after order entry booking, the next year is pick release, correct? We pick the goods from the warehouse M1. So whenever there is a shortage in M1, like we'll get it from other warehouse. Okay. So that another warehouse may be M2 here. M1 and M2, we are taking here, two warehouses. So that is called as an internal sales order. Flow wise, what we have to do? Initially, whenever you require the goods, so where exactly we require the goods here? In M1 or M2? In M1 only. So whenever we require the goods, then we have to create a requisition. This terminology is here, requisition. So requisition also two types here. One is purchase, the other one is internal. If you are purchasing from outside of the company, then that's called as a purchase year. If you are purchasing from other branch, that's called as an internal year. So once you create a requisition means just a list of items which you are going to buy. And second is you will have to approve, or manager has to approve. And then after that, we'll create a one program here, that is create internal orders. Okay. Then we need to do a order import to create a sales order automatically, and book also. Whatever the order entry and booking, these are all the two steps. Earlier we did manually, but in this case, it is going to do automatically here. Okay. Now after that, we'll have to do a same steps here again. Whenever we have a goods in M1, what we can do? Pick release followed by shipping. Sixth step here is shipping. And once we ship the goods, to where we are shipping the goods here? The warehouse M1 here. In M1, we need to create a acknowledgement. That's called as a receipt here. And we need to create in a purchase order module, PO receipt. So these are all the steps we have to follow. So again, I'm repeating. So here, who is the supplier of goods here is M2. Okay, this is called as a supplier. And whoever receives the goods, wherever we receive the goods, that's called as a customer. Customer and supplier here. And both are internal only. Both are our company organizations only, inventory organizations. M2 to M1, we are transferring the goods here. In M1, we require a goods because there is a shortage. So that's why what we are doing, we are making a list. That list is called as a requisition. And that too, this requisition is internal requisition. Once requisition is created, we have to approve. After approving, we have to transfer the data to order management to create a sales order automatically. This is the standard program. Now, once we run this program, order will be created and booked also. Then after that, the data, I mean to say, quantity will be available in M1 year. So once we have a stock availability here from M2, like from M2 to M1, we are transferring right here. So once we pick the goods from here, then we have to ship it. So after shipping, we need to create a confirmation. That confirmation is called as a receipt here. Okay, these are all the steps we'll follow. So before that, there are certain prerequisites. So first step here is item creation. Okay. And the second step here is on-hand quantity creation. These two already we covered in O2C, but here also we'll do. Go to first inventory. Navigation as usually, the same navigation earlier, whatever we followed, that is items, master items. Why we are not creating organization items? If you create organization item, that will be local to that only. We cannot use the transactions and all. So definitely we have to use master item. Master is V1 and these two are the childs here. These two are the child organizations, M1 and M2. So master here is V1 I am taking. Okay. Now here ISO item. If it is already there, it's also used. This is an item. They can write any specification. Once we create an item, what you have to do? We need to enable certain attributes. These are all called as an attributes. Go to order management. Whatever we are enabling are called as an attributes. Shippable is an attribute. If you don't check it, we will not be able to deliver the goods. And here also, customer ordered. If you don't check this, customer cannot purchase from us. So these are all called as restrictions. In other words, we'll call it as attributes. Instead of enabling all these attributes manually, we can go to copy from. Then there are certain templates. Finished good. There are so many. These are all functional people will create all these attributes. Click on OK. So these are all enabled. For internal sales order, additionally, these two are required. These two attributes are mandatory. I'm selecting save. Once you save all this, you need to access this item into two warehouses. Tools, organization assignment, and these are all other warehouses here. Instead of going down, we can query also. Usually we need to enable these two. These two we have to enable. Save. Then as of now, what we did, item creation, copy from template. Next here is organization assignment. Okay, these two steps we have followed. Next is on-hand quantity creation. While creating on-hand quantity, definitely we have to do a change organization here. So there is an option here, change organization. Why we need to change organization is, if you open this miscellaneous transaction, so it is showing here V1. The quantity which we are transferring from here, M2, correct? The quantity you need to create in M2. Then only we can transfer to M1. Okay. This is wrong actually. So definitely we need to do a change organization. Click on change organization. Then M2. It will not show any pop-up messages. That means it is selected already. Transactions, miscellaneous transaction. And here what should I take? Miscellaneous receipt here. Transaction lines. Your item here. Then stores, sub-inventory. Stores or finished goods inventory. Anything you can take. Quantity 500. Miscellaneous. Save. Okay. So two steps completed here. Now you can start working with the requisition. There are other steps also there that we'll cover. Okay. Now I am going to purchasing module here. Requisitions, then requisition. So we are purchasing the goods now. We are not paying, but we are purchasing. See, instead of purchase requisition, I told you here two methods are there. One is purchase, other one is internal. If you are purchasing from outside of your company, any shops or companies, then we have to go with the purchase. In this case, it is internal only we have to select. Internal requisition. Then your item, go to quantity, need by date, let's say future date it is. Now source to destination here, inventory to inventory we are transferring here. Okay. So first destination. So destination here is what it is, like M1, correct? M1. M1 is what it is, a Seattle manufacturing. That is a M1 name. M1 is a code here. The name, code, and where we can see here is there is a table. ORG organization definition. This is for the organizations here. Where organization code is equivalent to M1. You can see, correct? Seattle manufacturing. In the same way, for M2, that is Boston. So here, Seattle I already selected. Location, that's location code also we have to set. Yeah, Boston. That's it. You will have to cross check all the fields. You can populate price also automatically. Cost by creating a cost here. Let's say I'm not saving this, okay? And this location also we need to map here. Seattle manufacturing. There are two setups required. That's called as a setups here. Or else we can say prerequisites. So third setup is what it is. Define item cost. This I am not saving. I'm just showing you the problem of. Close this. Go to inventory module. Inventory. Your costs. Item costs. M2. New year. Your item number. Okay. Pending. There are various other costs are there here, like average rate, current cost. Based on the module they will select. Open. Costs. We have various options here. You can use anything. Right now you are setting up a cost for material, not for resources. I'm selecting as a material here. And how much cost? Let's say 3,000. Save. So this is the way we can define the cost. To finalize it, what you have to do, we need to update it. Standard cost update. Update costs. So whatever the cost you selected, that is pending. Your standard cost variant, just type yes, press tab. Then description here, simply anything you can write, update cost. So for how many items you are setting up? Only specific item. Any other value which is showing here that we can select. Right now you are updating for item cost only. That's enough. And your item number. Okay. The rest of the fields leave as it is. So I'm cancelling now. Now let's see again. First cost type is what it is, pending. Then account, adjustment account. Just press type yes, tab. It will take automatically. Now the description you can give anything. Then item ranges, specific item. And here item cost only. So specific item number we have to mention, or else item from your specific item is what it is. You have to give your own number. Any doubt? We revised also. Okay. Click on OK. Submit. You will have to wait till its completion. Update cost program. It will submit one program automatically. Once it is normal, then you can verify the cost again by giving your item number. Fine. It has become frozen here. Earlier we selected pending, now it is frozen. Frozen means it's finalization. Now if you try to create a requisition, then that 3000 will come automatically. Okay. Right now we are purchasing, correct? Pricing manager is whatever we are selling to the customers. But here we are purchasing from suppliers. This is estimated price it is. Got it? Now we can go to same. Purchasing responsibility. Requisitions. Requisitions. You tell me what I need to select here in this form. First is you have to select here type, then your item. Price is still it is not showing, but once you select all this, it will come up. Let's say 2. Need by date. Then inventory to inventory. Organization here, Seattle, correct? Location, M1 Seattle manufacturing. The next is FGI here, Boston, then FGI. Did you observe here? 3000. So how it came automatically is because of a setup. Setup name here is item cost. Okay. These 3, there are 4 more setups are there actually. Now save here. Click on save. It will give you a number. This header information is stored into a table. That is PO requisition headers. Underscore V is there here, but we should not use this. View doesn't hold data. So if we take view, let's say, go to toad. The problem with the view is it will not hold data. It is not giving. Unlike this, if you select here all, then it will give. Okay. All is a table here. Underscore all is a table. Now in this column name, requisition number column is here stored into, there is a column here, segment 1. Okay. Segment 1 is the column name and table name here is PO requisition header solve. The next here, lines table here. Same way. PO, so table name is already mentioned here. Okay, that's a PO requisition lines table, and there is another table PO REQ, PO requisition distributions table. These are all the three tables we have to remember here. Okay, the first step we created already. There is a requisition, and requisition also the type here internal. Tell me the tables. First module name will be there here. Module name is what it is, PO. Then after that, subheading. Subheading is what it is, requisition. Then which section it is? There are three sections, correct? Headers. Yeah, it's remembering is initially it will be difficult, but you have to follow like this. PO, requisition. The next section is lines. Next, PO, REQ, distributions. Okay. So overall here, three tables. So once you create a requisition, the next step here is approval. Okay, approval is required here. Approval, simply there is only one option here, that is button. We have to click on this, approve. So once you approve it, you can see the status. These are all will change. If amount is more, right now only 6,000. 2 into quantity into price is 6,000 here. See, if it crosses $25,000 and all, then manager has to approve. If amount is less, then you can see here it will be a self approval here. Whoever preparing this requisition. So right now I am preparing. So I need to approve here. Like that it is. Preparer. And click on OK. Right now it will be a self approval. Whatever the approval status and all, you cannot see in this form. We have to go to the next form here. That is summary. Click on summary. So if you forgotten like what you created, then you can arrange in a sorting order also like this. Okay. 10170331. This is the equation number. Find here. It is approved. If you want to see who has approved, we can go with the action history. So submitted and approval same. The reason is amount is less. So let's create another requisition and we'll see what will happen. Okay. Requisition. Same steps I'm revising third time. Okay. First, what you have to do? Requisition. An item. Quantity. Let's say 10 quantity. Now, obviously, it will cross 30,000, right? Need by date. Future date. Then here is a place. Seattle M1. Finished goods inventory FGI. Then Boston FGI. Correct? Same steps, right? So revision actually. 3 times we revise, so you are able to easily explain all this. So 3,000, 30,000 it is. Now approve. Check. It will not be approved. It will be in process only. So 17032 is it? Fine. So it is in process. So it is stuck with another manager. Manager has to approve. Decision is pending here. That is called as an approval limit here. We'll go slowly in depth, like where we can set up approval limit and all. So right now, stock manager is Baker Catherine. So this is a full name only, but they will log in with the application user by using this naming convention. C first, then later Baker. Go to application. C Baker. Password is welcome. If it doesn't work, I'll tell you how to get the password also. So right now it's working. you can see this requisition 17032. So they will approve like this. You can approve. Once it is approved, it will reflect here, but automatically it will not reflect. You have to requery this. It's invalid. Go to purchasing responsibility. Summary, correct? 17032. Fine. It's approved. To see again, the person who has approved, action history here, stock submitted and approved by Baker Catherine. Clear? If approval limit is crossed, then only this process will happen. So approval limit where they will define here is, you can simply press Control L here, Control L. It will give you all the functions which are hidden and expanded also. You can find out here approval. Let's see. Like this. For buying materials, buyer can have a limit here is $50,000. For clerk, some other. Okay, just keep the cursor over here. Press down arrow. You can see all this. Non-material, so on, so on. If it is controller, controller can purchase till $1 lakh. If it is cross, then again you cannot approve. So this is called as an approval limit here. We'll go in depth. Okay, I'm just giving you. There is a topic here. Fine. So 2 steps over as of now. Correct. The second one, third one here is we have to create internal orders. This is a program name. What this program will do here is it will pick the data from PO requisition tables and it will transfer to order management interface tables. Interface tables. So order management interface tables, we can get it, or all the modules interface tables, we can get it through a responsibility that is integrated SOA gateway. This is the repository actually. You can see here. Integrated service oriented architecture. SOA means here. For our simplicity only, they have made a repository here. Identifying, we'll work with many modules, right? Like we'll not be able to remember all those. Click on this. Okay. Again, I'll show you. This is the responsibility. So how to open this here is simply switch responsibility. Click on the switch responsibility and then you can choose this. Integration repository. It will open up on OA framework page. And then you can click on here search. Okay, so click on search here, and then there are various products here. Like you can click on product family. There is a order management suite here, order management suite, then product order management module. Okay, and the interface, we are interfacing purchase order with the order management here, that is open interface. So these are all the three criteria we have to give to identify. Okay, so again I'll re-enter again, click on this, then you need to search here. If not search, you can go and search here also, order management suite, then order management sales order, this is also fine. Okay, then you see here purchase order related, order management related. Let's say you click on this or go to next records. Yeah, this is the one we can take. Order management sales order open interface. Click on this. There are certain tables here. OE headers IFAS all, OE lines IFAS all. These are all called as interface tables. Okay. And there are so many interface tables, but these are all based on the need. If it is a reservation, you can go with this. If it is prices, go with the adjustments. But these are all we don't use in our flow. Go with these two tables. OE address IFAS all, OE lines IFAS all it is. Okay. So there are two tables. Tell me, you need to remember all this. OE is the order entry actually. OE headers IFAS. IFAS means interface. You will have to remember all this. There is no other chance. IFAS. These are other two tables. So create internal order program, what it will do, it will pick the data which is available in requisition headers, lines, whatever we created just before. The data, it will push automatically to the order management interface tables. That I'll show you now. Now go back to purchase order again. Purchase order. View requests. Single request. There is a program. Program is created. Login అవ్వయా టైం పడుతుంది కదా వచ్చారా లాగిన్ అయ్యారా వాళ్ళు వచ్చారా మరి 5 minutes లో అయిపోతుంది కదా క్లాస్ క్రియేట్ ఇంటర్నల్ ఆర్డర్స్ submit find here, so it will not give anything here. Okay, so you can check view log or view output for any other errors. See, you click on view log here, just observe if there are any errors. It has not given any errors. Error means it should end with the completed and error here. So internally it is transferred. This program, it picked the data from requisition tables and transfers to interface tables here. Just verify that data is there or not. OE headers IFAS all. So there is a here ORIZ sys document reference. This column only we have to consider here. So There are 150 columns are there. We don't worry about all those. Okay. The column name here is where ORIZ is document reference. That is equivalent to requisition header ID. So right now, what is your requisition number? Requisition number is always stored into segment 1. Requisition number 17302. Is it correct? Yeah, correct. That you will have to note down all those while working. This is the header ID. Now it is giving data. Okay. Data is moved by a program. Program name is create internal orders. It has not given any information here. See, it has not given any information here. Then what next? Right now, the data is available in these two tables. Now we have to run a program order import here. Order import also given by Oracle only. Go to submit any request, single request, order import. It is not there here. So order import is accessible from order management only, not from purchase order. Order import is not there here. So you'll have to switch responsibility. Go to order management. Then here view requests, new request, single request. The program name is again order import. So what is the purpose of order import? It will import the data from interface tables to base tables. So base tables, I'll tell you, like O2C we already covered, right? OE order, headers all, OE order lines file. Just 3 more steps pending. We'll close this. Submit. Another request, no. Find here. Okay. Some parameters we missed actually. Okay. Order source, operating unit, but still, let's see. No, which operating unit you are working? Region operations. Then order source. You can see here, there are various parameters. You are transferring internally here, internal requisition. Order reference, on which requisition number you are creating a sales order. There are so many requisitions which are available already. So this is the number we have to use. This is your number. These are two are our numbers only. Okay. If you don't select any number also fine, but it will create all the sales orders from all the requisitions. But usually prefer selecting your number only. Okay. Go. Previously we submitted wrongly because we have not selected any parameters. Refresh. You can cancel this whatever you submitted earlier. Cancel request. And this also you can cancel. Refresh. Completed. If you click on view output, it has not given any order number. Every other information it has given, but it has not given order number here. So to identify the order number, you can go to order returns, order organizer here. Okay. And here is a place, your requisition number 170. Is that correct? Fine. Yes. This is the sales order. Better I'll note down. Okay, every time asking is difficult. This is a sales order. Your equation number, based on your equation number, you can identify the sales order. It's created by your system only. If you go to line items, 10 quantity, correct? We entered over there. Same 10 quantity came automatically, and price 3000. These are all we entered in purchase order. It came to order management. Now awaiting shipping. If you see awaiting shipping, what will be the next step? Yeah, next step will be here. Quick release and shipping at a time we can do. How we can do? Take this order. Tables, I don't need to say, right? Because we already covered. OER data solve, OER line solve. Tell me now, shipping. Okay. Then here, standard rule. Order number. Here is a place. Your stock is available in M2, not in M1. This is wrong. This is the point we have to see always. Auto ship is already there. Executed. That's fine. This is just for instructions only. Packing is, that's okay. These are all the programs. Once all the programs completed normal, you will see status as shipped here, correct? Guys, I'm having class. So the next step will be here is only receipt creation. I will not explain, but I'll create it. Fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Morning time లో అందుకే పెట్టేద్దు అనేది. లాగిన్ అవ్వు శివయ్య, నేను తీసుకుంటలే ఒకసారి ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్ పెట్టేసి నువ్వు లాగిన్ అయ్యి లాగిన్ అయ్యి ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అంతా అయిపోయే లోపల క్లాస్ అయిపోద్ది, ఓకేనా? You can see here line items. If you go to the line items, the status here is shipped, correct? Shipped here. Shipped to where? So there is a warehouse which we selected here. We shipped successfully to M1. In the M1, we have to give acknowledgement here. That acknowledgement is called as a receipt here. This is the final step in your internal sales order. Okay. So the final step which we are going to do right now is in purchase order. Actually, it has notes 10 pages. Okay. Explanation wise, it is easy only, but notes is 10 pages is there. Go to receiving and receipts. So here is the place you can see receiving and then receipts. Receipt is just acknowledgement, like saying that we successfully received to our warehouse. Your equation number. Okay. So keep aside this particular form and check the checkbox. So you raised 10, but out of 10, how much you received? Sometimes we may receive partially also due to lack of stock. So that we have to modify here. Or else 10, if you receive 10 is fine. No worries. That's it. No need to do anything. Then click on save. So after that, these are all stored in some other tables. Those are all RCV here. Right now not available, but still go click on this. I'll type it. The tables are here. RCV equipment headers. This is the table name. Okay. And if you let's see the number, you can sort if you are not able to track that number in a descending order. Click on apply. You can see receipt number. So this is the number which is automatically created. So there are two more tables here, RCV shipment lines and RCV transactions. So our flow is completed, guys. Like it is just a 7 steps process and 3 setups also required. There are 4 more setups which I have not covered. Those are all, if you don't cover also fine. So 4 more setups are here. Shipping network. There must be a proper communication between two warehouses, and there are other interlocation transit times. These are all just go through the notes. No need to explain separately. And then 6th here is define internal location. And 7th step here is source. Source type here is internal. So 4 steps I have not covered in my explanation. You just go through the notes. Okay. And if you don't set up all this also automatically it will take it up. Fine. Today I'll put the notes. And if you have any questions before closing, please let me know.
Sir, source and destination inventory location was FGI only.
Yeah, FGA is sub inventory. Inventory
Yes,
is what it is. Inventory is Boston manufacturing, Seattle
yes.
manufacturing, and
So under
FGA is just
Boston,
inventory. Yeah.
under Boston and Seattle manufacturing, sub inventory is FGI only.
Yes, FGA. So you can change other also. In
So that
FGA only we created the stock.
yeah.
That's why I've selected the FGA. Destination you can change to stores also. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Interview started.
Please upload this video, sir.
Repeat the question.
Upload this video, sir. Today's video.